How's it going, my good friends? Alright, so in this video we are going to do a collaboration with James Wright from Wood By Wright. If you don't know who he is already, he's an incredible woodworker. He works only with hand tools, and he absolutely is a delight to watch because he's so down to earth. He shows so simple yet effective ways to work with wood, and basically what I really like is he shows how accessible all of these things are, and how you can everybody can grab a few tools and start working and start doing creative work. Yeah, and so I'm delighted to say that I'm going to do the first part of the project. I'm going to make a marking gauge and a square ruler similar to this one to go along with it. It's going to be a fixed one, not like this engineered ruler or whatever. But yeah, and then I'm going to send it out to James, and he's going to do the wooden parts of the build and basically to finalize the pieces. And so yeah, let's get started. I need to learn from machinists a little bit because, yeah, I need to think about order of operations. And in this case, I should have done the carving first and then the taper. I suppose the taper is the thing you want to do last because otherwise you cannot really hold it very easily. But we already have it, so we're gonna deal with it. Something I want to do something like a Corinthian column, like a Greek leaved, how's it called, the top of the column, the flange. Let's call it the flange. Anyway, so I want to try to make some sort of, or maybe a little bit different type of leaf. It goes like so. Folds over here. So now we're going to do the same thing on the adjacent side. So I have this gun bluing liquid, and I don't really want to, make it older or anything, but I want to give just a bit contrast to the leaves, because at the moment it looks a bit messy, and yeah, you get the point. Oops, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. I like it. I think it looks much better with the darkening. But perhaps I need some more other places. And there's still a bit paste here. Okay, yeah, let's finish this piece and start with the blade itself. So to make the blade itself, I'm gonna use this piece of spring steel. It looks kind of whimsy, but it should be plenty strong, and especially for marking. A knife. Lovely. Okay. Now we can do je bevel. So the second piece that I want to make is a square that will go along with the marking knife, I guess. And I'm gonna use this piece of brass, simple, straight and forward. Okay, so there are a few mistakes. I will be the first to admit that. It's handmade, so it needs to look handmade. It's the best excuse ever. I intentionally put the mistakes, you know what I mean? So people don't think it's a machine did it. Yeah, well. Yeah, I just made a mistake with the numbers. Can't believe why in all of these, more accurate involving things, I always makes mistakes because I don't double check. I put the one on the beginning where the 0 is. Now let's just say that this bar is the 1 inch bar. I think people will understand. Oh man, it's very confusing. Perhaps I need to give another bar. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Let's think what we can do. So I have an idea. It's gonna be stupid, but I like it. So that's what we are going to do. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You're just going to see it. Well, this is so stupid. Alright, so since it's not really fair to have only the imperial kind of weird and mixed up, I'm gonna do the same. Well, not the same, I'm gonna do something else for the metric as well. So, you know, if you're already having fun with this ruler, so let's have fun all the way. But first, I want to put the logos of me and James, and then we can figure out what do we do with the metric. Okay, so what started off as a mistake will become this whole ruler. This is gonna be very confusing ruler, one of the most confusing, hopefully. No, it's not very complicated, but I will you will understand as we go. So the first number we have is 1 over here, so I'm just gonna steal 1, 2, 3, 4 from the inches and use them on the metric one. For the rest of them, yeah, we'll just get there when we get there, I suppose. What is... Okay, now the 5 is gonna be just a normal 5 in the right place. You know, you need to have one number that is written in the right location. So that's what it is going to be. So I'm just about done with the ruler. I've cut it and filed it to shape and put a few holes to accept the pins. And before I send them out to James, I'm going to write him a short letter so he's not utterly confused at what I intended to do with this. Dear James, I hope this letter finds you. Well, I hope this letter, finds you, because I don't trust the post office. I've included in this package 2 items, one of which is definitely not confusing. The first piece is a marking knife, of which it marks it marks on the wood with a knife. And the second piece is a complete mess because apparently I didn't learn how to count, but I've managed to very gracefully and successfully, might I add, to resolve the problems. I'm really excited to see the finalized tools. Semicolon mark, end of bracket mark. Yours truly, Uri Turkman. So my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a lot of fun, and it was a more of a light-hearted project, definitely for the ruler. So now I'm gonna send the pieces to James where he's gonna finish the project. So go ahead and check out his channel. I'm going to link his video in the description below. We are also going to do a giveaway with those 2 pieces, and I'm gonna link that as well, so you can check them out, and if you want, you can enter and possibly win those pieces. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again in the next video.